It was called mi quang, and there was also some chalo and meatball that I already ate. And here's the pork on the bone, pork knuckle, not knuckle, but pork leg with the skin and in the bone. Some peanuts. The soup is very tasty. What do you want? Nước mắm? No. Forgot, I'm brain fart. Robot brain fart.
Hai mì ít bánh nha, có một cục xương một thôi, không béo luôn. Hai đồ giống nhau, làm hai cái bằng đại học này thì chơi với lại.
Soup is pretty tasty. It's salty, a little bit sour.
Nghe đá. Nên đi ăn.
I added some lime juice and some chili in it, so it's a really good mix.
Đấy, tới nổi. Thì nhà Vi á, Vi cho nhà mà.
Some coffee places where girls sit next to you in Vietnam. You mean like girly bars? They make money by having you buying them drinks or something like that?
Lúc chưa cưới thì ở
An open area like this? I don't know. Not as far as I know. Finally, not really. But not really. You know, in Saigon, there's like some girly bars where they're not really prostitutes. They're just company girls. Like, they're not necessarily gonna go with you or anything like that. They're just paid by inciting you, by keeping you company, and you're going away. Have a good night. Sorry, do you know how can I say? Can I use? Sorry.
Yeah.
Không đá thì đó là không đá rồi, chúng ta không nóng nha. Đó là nó mình lấy được rồi. Để hai chai.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, cool.
Bữa nay mới sẽ làm hai cái.
Hoa nó con nó nhỏ. Hoa con nó nhỏ. Đâu phải gặm. Gặm cái này ở trong con ở trong trong này. Thấy không? Được đấy.
I've never seen it outside. I've seen it just inside of bars. I've seen it in. You'll find this in Saigon, but I've seen it a lot in Thailand and in Cambodia. Yeah, it's basically the same principle as Ninja. It's like a hostess bar.
như bà Hiệp cũng nói em đi sắp đi chiều về.
Okay. You have Zalo? Hmm? Oh, okay. Well, actually, sorry guys, just a second. Okay. Nice to meet you. See you later.
Đi cho mọi người đang chụp. Còn rượu này cũng là phở. Bây giờ kiểu cô phở đi. Ăn xong tính cô đăng hả? Mày tôi phải giờ bắt phải.
Seen them in Yakuza games. There are a lot of those in how about those barber shops where girls cut your hair? I haven't seen any of those in Vietnam. I mean, I've seen videos about it, but I didn't come across any of them. Order a glass of champagne and you're up for a $500 bill. To be honest, I dealt with a lot of bars like this in Bangkok. In Bangkok, there's a lot of bars like this, and I didn't like it at all because it's like a fake interaction. It's like a fake interaction, and it's annoying. There's like pressure to order more drinks and pressure to get them a drink. And most of the time, you'll be charged the same as a cocktail, but they just order like a Coca-Cola. They'll just have a Coca-Cola, but you're charged the same. Basically, there's one fixed price for the girl's drink. No matter what they drink, it's the same price. But I guess it's okay. I mean, I've seen some old guys, like, they seem to have a good time because, you know, it's like they're with a young, pretty girl that keeps laughing at whatever they say, and it gives them company. But yeah, if people like it, it's cool. For me, it's like what? Yeah, it's actually not that expensive, to be honest. Like, oh, I mean, it depends where you go. I think the hostess bars in Japan are very expensive, but girly bars in like Vietnam and in like Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, it's not very expensive. You know, it's like basically in Thailand it's a little bit more pricey because everything is a little bit more pricey, but it's just like doubling your bill basically, which is already not very high, you know, because the drinks are fairly cheap. But I don't know. For some reason, my buddy Colin really liked those bars. Personally, I didn't. I had a hard time in that. To me, that was something that I found annoying in Bangkok. It was hard to. There was no in the middle kind of normal type of bar. You know, it was like either you go to a girly bar and the girls in the bar are hired by the bar to keep you company, and they're kind of pressuring you to order drinks for them and stuff like that. There's like this kind of expectation, and the dynamic, the conversation is really fake. Or you go to an expat bar and then you'll find, you know, expats, and like kind of you know, girls looking for expats and looking for, you know, for money and stuff like that. That's the vibe I got a lot in Bangkok. There's only a few places that I found where I could literally feel like I could party with normal people, you know? Nobody expecting anything out of me except just, you know, maybe getting to know each other and whatever. It's not like a business transaction or anything like that. Sorry. Xin lỗi. Yeah, Pattaya is sleazy as well. Yeah, Pattaya is much worse than Bangkok, but Bangkok was still pretty bad when it comes to that. I have a much better time in bars in Vietnam than in bars in Thailand. That being said,